I said, well, today we have another tag. This tag is as humorous as RetroGamerVX and XFile2708. And they're a series of increasingly silly things to do or questions to answer. The first one, according to XFile2708, you're supposed to tap your nose, then rub your stomach for 10 seconds, and then reverse the process. Well, either somebody can't give directions or somebody can't take directions, because this is the nose that RetroGamerVX tapped. So to play it safe, I'll do it one way and then do it the other way in reverse. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ought to cover it. Second, what is your best tale about being drunk? Well, 30 years ago next month, and you'll see later why I can remember the date, but 30 years ago next month, it was on a Saturday, and I was working. It was just the boss and I that was working. We were finishing up a job for a customer, and when we finished up the job, the customer gave us a fifth of liquor. And I had a small drink, and Buck had a small drink, and then he said, I've got liquor at home. He said, I don't need it. He said, you take it. But he said, don't you drink it all at one time. Well, that evening we had a party over at the gun range. At the time I was big into muzzleloading shooting and primitive rendezvous and all. And we had a muzzleloading shoot the next day. So that evening we were partying, and I don't remember much about the evening. I remember a little about it starting. And when I woke up in the morning, there was, maybe a half inch of liquor left in the bottle. So I didn't quite drink the whole thing, but real close. And I didn't have any help doing it either. I'm pretty sure I didn't have any help. So I went out to McDonald's. I was going to get a little something to eat, but mainly I wanted to call home because my sister was expecting her first child. And so when I called home, I found out that yes, that she had a little girl and that I was an uncle. So I didn't know what I was celebrating at the time, but I did have something to celebrate. And then I went to get something to eat, and I did drink my orange juice, but when it came time to eat breakfast, I chickened out big time. I did drive back to the gun range, and we had 10 shots, which for a muzzleloader, you got to put in the powder and then put in the wadding and tap it down, put in the shot, put in more wadding and tap it down. So quite a bit to it, more than normal shooting. And I got through 5 shots and had to make a trip up through the woods. And by that somebody said, where's Marlon? Somebody else said, he's up there in the woods puking his guts up. And oh, was I sick that day. I mean, I have had, I've been sick and thrown up before from bad liquor or bad wine, but that was the first and really the last time that I was legitimately hungover. And I mean, I was majorly hungover. So that would be the tale of that. Now for the next one. Can I put my foot in my mouth? Or can I put my toe in? Yeah, can you put your toe in your mouth? Well, I can certainly put my foot in my mouth, but this is just about it. I mean, anything more than that, and I'm probably not going to walk again. I am just not, I never was super flexible, and I'm not flexible anymore. The next one is grab your favorite piece of hardware or software and sing to it. Well, I sang in one of my videos, and I embedded it on a site, and I had a request to never sing again. And somebody else mentioned about something about singing, and I said I wasn't going to do any more singing, so I'm not going to do any more singing. But while I did promise not to sing anymore, nothing says I can't show you a little clip from when I did sing, from when I had my request not to sing anymore, and that was part of my Speed Racer game playthrough. So it is in effect singing to a piece of software. So here that is.
Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer.
Now you got to dress up like a complete prat, which I assume is something like a complete idiot. Or maybe, well, maybe, I don't know what prat means, but said I assume it means something like a complete idiot, and then do something completely stupid. Well, I have a little bit of idea about that, so I'll be right back.